Hi everyone, it's Miss Akbari in the library. I wanted to tell you a little bit about this book. It's called The Starlight Claim by the author Tim Wynne Jones. This book is in our sports and adventure section, and this book is definitely more of an action adventure survival type story than it is a sports story. This is a book that's set a lot outdoors. It takes place in the winter. There is an element of survival to this book. So if you're an outdoors person, if you like to hunt and fish, if you like to camp, if you do a lot of winter activities out in the snow, this book might be a good fit for you. As I start to explain this book just a little bit, I wanted to start with the very beginning of the book, chapter 1, because I think the author does a great job of getting us interested without really giving too much away. Chapter 1, The Dream. The dream was waiting for him. Dodge, under a thick sheet of crystal clear ice, his eyes wide open, his fingers scrapping at the glassy ceiling above him, his mouth screaming, bubbles pouring out, and his long blonde hair trailing him behind in the black water. Then, somehow the streaming bubbles formed themselves into words. "You gotta come, man, you owe me." And Nate, kneeling on the ice above his friend, his bare hands flat on the surface, frozen to the surface, tried to speak but couldn't, as though he were the one who was drowning. "You owe me, Nate. It's your fault." "I'm sorry," Nate shouted. "I'm so sorry." It was like he was looking into a warped carnival mirror, unable to say anything, unable to do anything except throw his head back and howl. He woke up, his heart beating like a two-stroke engine. Had he really howled? He listened to the ticking stillness. No one was coming, so maybe not. Last fall he'd howled, good and loud. He'd woken time and time again, with his head pressed to his mother's chest, her arms around him, his father standing just behind her, his hand on her shoulder, strong and calm. "I've got to find him," Nate would say, and his mother would shush him. And he'd yell at her, "No, you don't understand. He needs me. He's waiting for me up there." Eventually, he'd wear himself out. "It's all my fault," he'd say. "It's all my fault." So, Nate, the main character in the Starlight Claim, is having recurring dreams about his friend Dodge. His friend Dodge has gone missing after a boating accident. They haven't found his body. Nate isn't sure that he's dead, but pretty much everyone's assuming that he is because it's been months. And this happened over the summer. Now it's winter, and Dodge and Nate were supposed to go up to Nate's family's land, hike in through the snow into the forest and spend some time camping, and they never got to do that. And so what Nate has decided he's going to do is go back to the site of the accident on this land in the winter and kind of honor Dodge in this way and still take part in this trip that he never got to participate in. And secretly, Nate is hoping to find some information out about what had happened to his friend. When Nate gets there, he finds their property taken over by escaped prisoners from the local jail, and things kind of take off from there in a really unexpected way. So like I said, part survival, part mystery, a lot of action and adventure, and almost all of it taking place in the snow and in the out of doors. If you like those sorts of things, if you like survival, if you like spending time outdoors, if you like the winter, you might really like the Starlight Claim.